Today's trip down the Turnpike is brought to you by Drizzly, your online liquor store. Available in over 95 cities across North America, Drizzly offers a huge selection and competitive pricing with a side of personalized content. Now there's no need to leave the house. Get alcohol delivered in less than an hour by Drizzly. Head on over to drizzly.com and order today. And now get $5 off your first order of $20 or more when using promo code DRINK19 at checkout. Shop beer, wine, and liquor with drizzly.com. Borgata made history by becoming the first Atlantic City casino to offer land-based sports betting. Now, 1 year later, Borgata adds to its history by launching its own online sports betting platform, BorgataSports.com. BorgataSports.com players can enjoy the same range of sports bets currently offered at Borgata's land-based sportsbook, the new Moneyline Bar and Book. You'll find straight bets, parlay bets, live in-game betting, and much, much more at BorgataSports.com. And now when you sign up at BorgataSports.com using our promo code PIKE, that's P-I-K-E, you get a risk-free bet up to $250 and 20 bonus dollars at BorgataCasino.com. Borgata has made history again with BorgataSports.com. Sign up today with promo code PIKE and get your risk-free bet up to $250 and your $20 bonus money at BorgataCasino.com. Your favorite casino is now your favorite sportsbook. Available anywhere in New Jersey. BorgataSports.com. Must be 21 years or older and in New Jersey to place a bet. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Welcome to Turnpike Sports. I'm Dave Weishuttle, and as always, I am joined by my producer and co-host, Doug Weishuttle. Doug, what a busy week in the sports betting world.
Not just sports betting, but also sports. We just had the the NBA draft, the NHL draft. Now we're coming up on NBA free agency. That sort of thing.
No, but I think everyone would agree.
Yeah,
especially on the East Coast, that what a busy week in sports betting and very historic. I guess you would call it historic.
Yeah, I wonder how serious some of these guys with some predictions. We'll talk about.
Yeah, we're teasing this out a bit.
How serious some of these predictions were at the start of all this.
Yeah,
and how everyone's saying "told you so," expected this. So, but it was a historic week for especially New Jersey.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think we've teased it enough. So let's get into it. It's been a busy week, so let's take a trip down the Turnpike. And today's trip down the Turnpike is brought to you by Drizzly, your online liquor store. Available in over 95 cities across North America, Drizzly offers a huge selection and competitive pricing with a side of personalized content. Now there's no need to leave the house. Get alcohol delivered in less than an hour by Drizzly. Head on over to drizzly.com and order today. And now get $5 off your first order of $20 or more when using promo code DRINK19 at checkout. Shop beer, wine, and liquor with drizzly.com.
Exit 1.
Well, I had the entire sports betting exit all laid out before yesterday.
Till the big news.
And I wish I had a little trumpet.
I know. We should have planned this better.
Yeah, but you know what? It just, with Nevada releasing their numbers, it was just amazing to see this happen, that New Jersey beat the state of Nevada for the first time ever in history in sports betting handle.
I know, it was absolutely amazing. Look, I think everyone was predicting that New Jersey would overtake Nevada, but I think they were talking about down the road a little bit.
I heard 2020.
Yeah, no, I heard that 2020, 2021, whatever number you want in the near future, but I didn't think it happened this quickly.
But New Jersey...
But hey, look, I mean, New Jersey has population density. It has New York, Philadelphia, so, it was a matter of time.
Before we actually get into it,
yeah.
Let me give you the numbers.
Sure.
This is for May. New Jersey came in with a handle of $318.9 million in wagers. Nevada, which just reported their numbers yesterday, had accepted $317.4 million. So New Jersey beat it by about $1.5 million.
Yeah,
almost two. Two things everyone's pointing to two things. Nevada and Las Vegas in particular are still the big event center for sports.
Sure, I guess if
Super Bowl, March Madness.
Yeah, I guess if you have one big event, I guess everyone takes their trip to Vegas.
And the other thing, which is I still can't believe more states aren't following this lead, is mobile betting.
Sure.
4 out of 5 bets in New Jersey are done mobile betting.
Yeah. What is it? I think the figure was as high as 82%.
Something like
of
that.
bets come from mobile.
To simplify for our math wizards out there, 4 out of every 5 bet in New Jersey is being made on a mobile device of some sort.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no. Hey,
congratulations!
I have 3 mobile sports books on my phone as we speak.
I'm going to be getting my third one when I pick up with our new sponsor, BorgataSports.com.
Absolutely, and hey, big news coming out of Borgata as well.
Yeah. So but BorgataSports.com. Use our promo code Pike. Get your $250 first risk-free bet and another $20 bonus at the BorgataCasino.com. Had to work that in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's great that they're getting some benefits for the casino side of it as well.
It's one of the few ones that have a shared wallet right now.
Sure. I think it's great.
It's a nice little feature, and they launched their online sports book on the anniversary when they took their first bet.
And we were there at they used the race book at Borgata to take sports betting last year.
Right, and it's still going to stay open.
Sure.
It's still going to be the race and sports book there.
Okay.
But they're going to have this brand new $12 million Moneyline Bar and Book, sports book.
I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, it actually looks amazing. Some of the pictures I've seen in one of the reporters from Press for Atlantic City, we've had him on the show, good friend, Dave Danzis.
Yeah, absolutely.
He put out a nice video of what the Moneyline Book and Bar and Book keeps. I keep doing that. I keep reversing it. But it looks really nice. It's an 8,000 square foot sports book, and it's going to have an 11 by 40 foot wide LED TV screen as the centerpiece of the entire
is it one
book.
big? Is it one big? I didn't read. They
it's
said
a video
wall, so
which
does
means
that
they're
mean
on
it's
multiple
one?
screens.
Yeah,
they're on multiple screens.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. They're going to have what they're calling the Level 1 cocktail bar and lounge as well as part of this, and it's going to be really nice. I mean, the opening ceremonies had Mike Schmidt, Jenny Finch, Keith Byers, Doc Gooden, Brent Selleck, Lawrence Taylor was there.
Wow, great.
So it's they have this thing set aside, the signature room, where you can do a meet and greet with all these people coming.
Wow,
which was nice to see. And
I like the fact that Moneyline also has a menu. I think they have like 24 craft beers there, and then they have a menu like that I'm reading. It sounds amazing. They have what they called was their famous Moneyline burger. So I can't wait to try that one.
No,
I don't know what's on it. I just saw it's the Moneyline burger.
It's always nice when Borgata does something like this because they do almost the best of anyone in Atlantic City.
It's just a beautiful property.
Yeah,
absolutely beautiful property. They always do things upright, and you know it's going to be phenomenal. So, like I said, I haven't checked it out yet in person, but I'm definitely going there in the near future.
Okay, well, let's go over the Delaware to Pennsylvania. Things are happening there now, too.
Yeah, speaking of, we were talking about mobile sports betting, so I guess they're jumping into it more and more.
Not only did Play Sugar House launch a Pennsylvania sports betting site a couple of weeks ago, I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
That's one of the ones on my phone, by the way.
The New Jersey side, not the Pennsylvania.
No, yeah, I guess I have to sign up for the Pennsylvania side.
Yeah, they're two different entities, basically. Right. We now have Parks Casino and also Rivers Casino over in Pittsburgh. They both launched their online sites this past week.
I love Parks. Parks is, even though I live in New Jersey, Parks is the closest casino to me. So
yeah,
that's it's really a great location.
What I always thought is interesting about Parks, they had launched that bet slip maker a way back ago. So I wonder if that bet slip maker is going to be part of all this. I wonder if they're going to integrate it. I didn't see anybody saying they were integrating that yet, and that's a good question. We should have Parks come on and answer too at some point.
Yeah, that's a really interesting feature. I really like it. I mean, we interviewed the guy from Parks,
Matthew Cullen.
Yeah, no, he was really great. I mean, prior to the mobile sports betting, that bet slip maker was really great. I can sit in New Jersey anywhere and then fill out my bet slip and then bring it to Parks. And I guess, I don't know what they do.
You show it to the teller.
Show it to the teller, and they do it, and boom, it's done. It's great.
And they give you your betting slip. So you have Parks, Rivers Casino. The one thing that's interesting about the Rivers Casino platform is their new brand. It's the BetRivers.com platform.
Okay, all right.
And that's what's going to happen to Play Sugar House at some point. That's going to become Bet Rivers.
Yeah, I guess Sugar House is changing its name
to a Rivers Casino Philadelphia.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, no,
we talked about that last week.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's the consistent brand. Because a lot of people don't know Sugar House and Rivers are the same brand.
So are they going to share the same mobile platform, or not sure yet?
I would assume they're going to share the same mobile platform.
Okay.
In
interesting
Pennsylvania,
to see what happens to that. Yeah.
I'm wondering if they're going to change Play Sugar House for New Jersey, though.
Interesting. I don't know.
So I haven't seen anybody mention that one yet. But
my app hasn't updated, so not yet anyway.
Well,
so I don't know.
When Rivers launched and did their test run, in the first hour and a half, they had 300 accounts set up.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, for that's almost no time.
And that's one of their testing periods, right?
Yeah.
That's. I don't want to call it a soft launch, but I guess the
they had a couple days
Gaming
of
Commission calls it the testing period.
Yeah, they had a couple days of testing, and then they launched for real. So, congratulations to Pennsylvania, and you've made it into the internet age for sports betting. And they're saying online casinos are following.
Great.
So at some point we'll see that. And again, you're still having that issue with the Apple devices.
Yeah, I guess they have until early September to.
They're scrambling to try and get an Apple device
for
launch.
Apple.
Yeah. So, now we're going to go across the United States over to New Mexico. William Hill is going to have their first sports book opening in New Mexico.
Wow, that's great.
They don't have any other entities doing a William Hill sports book. They're going to be doing one with I'm going to say this wrong, and I apologize to the tribe, the Mescalero Apache tribe.
Yep.
At the Inn of the Mountain Gods Resort.
What a great name for a resort.
Yeah, Inn of the Mountain Gods.
Inn of the Mountain Gods.
I wonder how they actually say it in Indian. Native American, I should say. Sorry.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Inn of the Mountain Gods.
They're going to have 43-inch TVs, high-top seating. I didn't even know they had this big of a casino. It's a 38,000 square foot casino.
Wow.
And 273 hotel rooms. So this is their first venture in New Mexico. Congratulations to William Hill. I don't think they need our congratulations, but they're doing extremely well without us. So, and Caesars has been in the news with that merger with Eldorado. But right now, Caesars has announced plans that they're going to upgrade all their properties in Indiana in anticipation of sports betting to be launching in or around September 1st.
I'd be very interested to see what happens in New Jersey, especially with Bally's. They're ready to open up the biggest sports book in Atlantic City, and they're a Caesars property. I wonder if
they're an
how
Eldorado
property.
Well,
they're an Eldorado property now. So I'm curious to see how that works.
It'll be interesting because
are they in Eldorado? Are they going to be called Eldorado? Or I know there's going to be a split in shareholders, and they're going to share it. I guess a name has to come pretty soon. Or
the merger is going to be done 2020.
Okay, all right.
So the sports book will be open and running by that time. But
the sports book should be open any day now.
Yeah,
I would think.
It depends on whether or not New Jersey does anything, because New Jersey has had some rumblings about antitrust issues. Because when Eldorado takes over Caesars or merges with Caesars, there's going to be 4 properties in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do something with it. I saw a report that one of the ideas is to turn Bally's, get rid of the casino in Bally's, and make it just a hotel.
Yeah, and I guess a sports book, just a hotel and a sports book.
I would think you would want to see maybe Bally's subsumed by the Caesars property right next door, make one big Caesars property with the sports book as Caesars.
For people who don't know, down Atlantic City, the Caesars casino and the Bally's casino are connected by a walkway. You know, it's if you're in Bally's, you're going up an escalator, and all of a sudden you're in Caesars.
Yeah.
So
it's all interconnected.
It's one big building.
So, we'll see what happens with that. But, again, merger's expected by 2020. And last but not least for the sports betting, remember when FanDuel first launched and William Hill did a copyright suit?
Yeah, apparently, for people who don't know, FanDuel launched in the Meadowlands, and they had a betting guide. And it was alleged by a lot of people, and I guess alleged by William Hill, that they used William Hill's text of their betting guide for FanDuel's betting guide.
Didn't help that they had William Hill throughout the
I didn't see that. I was there the opening day of FanDuel.
It wasn't
the
one they were
guide.
giving out. It was the one online.
Okay. See, I was looking at the betting guide that I received when we were at the opening of the FanDuel in the Meadowlands, and I didn't see anything about William Hill, but I guess that was something different.
But anyway, they went to court.
Okay.
They settled it. It was a copyright suit, and part of the deal was that $50,000 William Hill was going to donate it to a writing class.
Okay, what a great sense of humor William Hill has.
So
that's great.
This past
really funny.
Thursday, the $50,000 went to Rutgers University's Master of Fine Arts program in creative writing.
Wow.
So congratulations to Rutgers. You made $50,000 on a really bad bet by FanDuel and copying William Hill there for
allegedly copied.
Allegedly, I should. Well, they settled. So
yeah. So.
Exit 2.
Going over to the esports world. This is why I'm liking what's happening with esports, because I'm starting to see reports not just from these little blogs that people do for esports. I'm seeing CNBC reports now.
Well, you made it when that's it's really primarily a business channel. So,
yeah.
When they're reporting on esports, esports is becoming a serious and a big business.
Well, according to CNBC, the Chinese streaming platform Huya, Huya, they have now entered into a partnership with its first Western team, Team Liquid. Now,
I've heard of Team Liquid. Okay, I've heard of Team Liquid.
We had a little story on them about launching the Liquid League of Legends house down in Florida. That's this group again. They are also one of the world's most valuable esports teams. They're valued at approximately $200 million by Forbes.
See, that's another thing. They're being esports is being reported by Forbes, another very reputable company. So it's big business.
Yeah, what they're doing, they've done this partnership. It's a 1-year partnership with Team Liquid. They're going to have 19 different player channels for them. It's going to be Apex Legends, League of Legends, all that stuff. Huya is called the Twitch of China.
Okay, all right.
And they have over 100 million monthly active users.
So this is online. If I go to, I don't even know what site I would go to. I guess I would search Huya, Huya, and then I would see all their channels.
Yep.
And I would be able to watch
people playing games.
Team Liquid.
Yes.
All right.
Speaking of growing interest in esports, the EA Sports FIFA 19 Global Series generated more than 680 million minutes and 61 million total views last year, this past season. So
I might have a soccer overdose, by the way. I know we're not talking about live soccer, but soccer is everywhere in the news nowadays. All over ESPN and all over, I guess Fox is carrying it.
Well, you're going to be seeing a lot more
FIFA,
soccer. FIFA esports, because you've got 17 official league partners now with the esports side. 17 official league partners.
Wow, okay.
They had 8 the previous season. They have 17 now. So this is,
everyone's got the soccer fever, maybe.
Exactly.
I just said I see soccer everywhere. I guess everyone's jumping on the soccer bandwagon.
Yeah, no, and they've even started doing little docu-series for these things. The FIFA 19, they launched Players into Superstardom series. They're going couch to champion storylines.
Okay.
I mean, I don't.
Now, when you say champions,
I'm not making fun of it. This is how they call it: couch to champions.
Couch. Okay, so these are the docu-series about the players.
About
the players who do the video.
The esports
games.
players.
Esports players.
Yeah.
Okay.
And last but not least, for esports, it's been a while since the X Games had esports. I think it's been like 3-4 years now. Well, they're back. And the X Games will now feature an Apex Legends esports tournament.
That's interesting. You know, when I think of X Games, I'm thinking of the snowboarders and things like that. So they're going to have a section for. Well, they're going to go back to esports.
You got to remember, there's a summer esport, there's a summer
true.
X Games, and
That's
a winter
true.
X Games.
That's true.
This could be for both.
Yeah, I guess it's inside. You can.
They're sitting on the couch.
Yeah, no. Hey.
I mean, couch the champion.
I mean, there's certainly, hopefully, going to be more and more venues for esports players. So I guess, it's a good addition, or it's a good. I guess they're coming back to it. You said, right?
Yeah, they're coming back to ESPN X Games after a 3 or 4 year break from being featured on it, and no one realizes this, but the X Games may have been the first esports broadcasting system.
Really?
Because they had them.
Well, I guess so. And
it was before this industry started this breakout, at least in the United States. Overseas, it's been big for about 10 years now. So it's interesting to see them going back into X Games. But ESPN started up all this rebroadcasting stuff of highlight shows, of esports tournaments, all that stuff. And it fits in with their programming to get esports more time on the air.
Exit 3.
This is a follow-up of a previous exit we had a while back. Breakdancing is now officially part of the 2024 Paris Olympics.
Okay.
They just confirmed it. They announced it.
Well, I guess it's more like gymnastics, It's,
they're going to
like the
be
floor exercises, right?
It's officially called breaking in Olympic circles.
Okay.
They had their medal debut in the Buenos Aires Youth Summer Games last year.
I got to check this out. I want to see if it's like what I remember from the 80s. I mean, if it's
exactly from what you remember in the 80s, except they're going to have uniforms.
Okay.
They're going to be doing different events in different areas in Paris. It's a street dancing competition, so they're looking for street dancing locations.
Okay.
I don't know how they're really going to do this because it would sound like...
Well, don't you need a judging station and things like that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how they're actually going to do this, whether they're actually going to do street-level competitions or they're going to place them in arenas. But they're going to have 16 athletes in the men and women's medal events in Paris.
Okay. Hey, does the U.S. have a team?
I would assume they do.
That's one thing I haven't heard about.
Well, the one thing, it's breakdancing, sport climbing, surfing, and skateboarding.
Well, I mean, sport climbing is that the rock wall that you see in a lot of these places?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're going to be doing like that American Ninja obstacle course stuff. So I'm assuming it's basically simple rock climbing sort of thing, or however.
See, a lot of these things, I'm curious about the judging. What are they looking for breaking? Is that degree of difficulty? What's going on? Sports climbing, is that like a timed event, or how does that work?
Well, I'm curious to see who's going to be the judges for breaking, because are they going to be break dancers? Are they going to be rap artists? Are they going to be urban?
I have no idea.
I don't know how they can judge this or who's going to judge it. But I was reading up on this, and it makes kind of sense why they want to include breaking now, because the next Olympics are the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics, and breakdancing is still huge in Los Angeles.
Really? I haven't seen it in a long, long time. I mean, I haven't even seen it on TV in a long, long time. So.
Yeah, so it'll be. That may be the impetus for getting breakdancing in. Surfing in Paris Olympics, I mean, they got to go find beaches and everything else to go do surfing. But breakdancing, I think they're getting it all set up for this next one in L.A.
Wow. Okay.
So, and right now, since these were just approved, they're going to go forward. If any of them fail to actually do their events in the Olympics, you can't replace these sports. So...
What do you mean by that? What do you say?
When you approve a sport for the Olympics, if one of these sports does not actually occur as part of the Olympics, you can't replace it now. You're going to have a hole in your programming.
Oh, okay. So they're going to have to
make sure these happen.
Make sure these happen.
Exactly.
Exit 4.
And last but not least, we're going to talk some sports betting with Major League Soccer.
Okay.
Now, I didn't include this in the sports betting exit because this is more of a sponsorship promotion type deal. This is going to be a brand new thing for Major League Soccer. They've altered their commercial guidelines and will now allow their clubs to sign jersey front sponsorships with companies in the sports betting industry.
Wow. Okay.
Also spirits. Beer, wine, liquor, all that stuff.
I mean, when you say MLS, Major League Soccer, this is the U.S. professional soccer.
Exactly.
Because let me tell you something. I've seen soccer from overseas. And
this is not Barclays. This is not Premier.
Along the edges of the field,
but
you
again,
see all these betting companies.
They don't have anything on their jerseys either.
Okay, so this is
jerseys.
directly on the jersey.
This is just the jerseys.
Interesting. Nice.
Yeah. So, and also they're going to have an age limit. No one under the age of 21 can be included in the advertising for the alcohol on the jersey sponsors, and also no sports betting or spirits partners. They call them spirits. It's the alcohol brands can appear on youth-sized jerseys. So only the adult stuff and the adult players, the over 21 players, the over 21.
So if you're 20 years old, you can't buy a jersey that has a sports betting label on it.
Right.
Okay.
So I guess they're going to start asking how old you are.
So
when you
what
buy
is
a jersey.
Modell's going to be carding people? How's that
I
work?
don't think they're going to be selling them in places like Modell's.
Oh, okay. All right. They're going to be online and stuff like that?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And one of the important commercial guideline alterations for Major League Soccer now is that they will now allow a sports betting company to sign a stadium naming rights deal. They don't have that. They don't have that for MLS.
Would they be the first to allow a sports betting company to name their stadium?
If it happens, probably.
Yeah,
I haven't seen. You have Hard Rock down in Florida. I don't know if that technically qualifies as a sports betting company.
All right.
They have sports betting, but I don't know if that qualifies as a naming rights deal.
Oh.
I haven't seen any betting company do a stadium naming rights deal. So
you might now.
Yeah,
especially
might now.
if you're an MLS fan.
Yeah, and also not only is it going to be jersey front of the sponsorship packages, they're also doing sleeves too. So if you don't see one on the front of the jersey, you may see one on the sleeve.
I got to tell you, they are overwhelmed. Some of these teams are overwhelmed with these logos on their shirts. I'm not a big soccer fan, and I really wish they would have the name of the soccer team on their jersey so I can see what I'm watching. But
I think Major League Soccer does that.
Yeah, but no, you know what? No. Apparently, there's a company. It's interestingly enough, it's called Bimbo, and they're the big sponsors for the Philadelphia Union. And I don't think Union. Their jerseys don't say Union; it says Bimbo. So yeah, because I was looking at it. So why do they have a Bimbo on their shirt?
Bimbo, Bimbo,
BIMBO.
Well, thank God that's not the sponsor for the women's team.
Yeah, right.
But one of the other important things in this, and I was surprised this was just hidden in all the stuff I was reading about this. It also allows the clubs this change in policy to establish sports betting at their stadiums. They're going to have
at their stadiums,
private lounges or somewhere on the property adjacent to the stadium where they're playing the soccer games. Mm-hmm. They're going to have sports betting kiosks or sports betting lounges. They're not good. The clubs can't get the sports betting license themselves, but they can partner with an operator who does sports betting to have sports betting during the games, and as part of their lounges or whatever you want to call it, adjacent to the properties, that sort of stuff. So Major League Soccer may be moving a little quicker than some of these other professional leagues. I mean, NBA doesn't have something like this.
Let me tell you something. This is going to spur on the other leagues.
I think the
MLS is going to be a good indicator of what's going on with sports betting and sports. I think the NBA, the NFL, the NA are going to look at MLS and just say what they can do.
Remember
with sports
the NHL Devils?
Yep.
They have the William Hill Lounge.
Yep.
But other than that, I haven't seen too many other teams replicate something like that.
I think you're going to see more and more.
I mean, D.C. right now may be the closest to getting something because they're allowing sports betting in the stadium.
Yeah, that was D.C. wants sports betting inside the stadium.
Well, that's Leonsis.
Yeah, good for him.
He's already remodeling some of the stadiums.
We heard him speak 2 weeks ago, and what an impressive guy and what great ideas he has, and I think he's going to change the industry even more than he has already.
Oh, I think so, and quite honestly, you're going to start seeing more and more of this, the private lounges with the sports betting, as it becomes legal throughout the United States. I don't know where I don't know how much in the South and the middle of the country is going to be, other than Illinois, but the South is very resistant to sports betting. So it'll be interesting to see if any of the teams down there want to get involved in this.
Sure. Oh, so I just got the, you just pointed at me. I was like, why are you pointing at me? Well, I guess that's it. And then today's trip down the Turnpike was brought to you by Drizzly, your online liquor store, available in over 95 cities across North America. Drizzly offers a huge selection and competitive pricing with a side of personalized content. Now there's no need to leave the house. Get alcohol delivered in less than an hour by Drizzly. Head on over to drizzly.com and order today. And now get $5 off your first order of $20 or more when using our promo code DRINK19 at checkout. Shop beer, wine, and liquor with drizzly.com.
And to get in touch with Turnpike Sports, you can call or text us at 609-512-5910, 609-512-5910. Facebook and Twitter, you can find us at Turnpike Sports. Our email address is info@turnpikesportsradio.com. Don't forget to order your International Bikini Team calendar. info@internationalbikiniteam.org is the email address for your ordering information. And don't forget, you can catch the show on Smart TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV. Just head on over to turnpikesportsradio.com. Click on the Smart TV link we have on the site, and you'll be directed to our channel there. The show is distributed. You can subscribe to it through iTunes. We're distributed through iHeartMedia. Radio.com, the mobile app, now distributes the show, so a whole new audience for us there. iHeartRadio, Stitcher Radio, YouTube. We have there are tons of ways for everyone to catch the show every week.
And when we come back, we went to a new casino right outside of Boston. Yeah, you heard us right. Outside of Boston, Massachusetts. So stick around. We'll be right back with more Turnpike Sports. Hey, this is Dave Weishuttle from Turnpike Sports with this week's Bet Flash. For the first time in sports betting history, the sports books of New Jersey have taken more bets than the books in Nevada. In May, $318.9 million was bet in the Jersey books, with $317.4 million in Nevada. In its first full year of sports betting, the Garden State has taken in more than $3 billion in bets at their brick-and-mortar and online sports books. 2 more mobile sportsbooks have gone live in Pennsylvania. Parks Casino has gone live with their sports betting app, and the Rivers Casino has started taking bets through their Bet Rivers platform. These online sportsbooks join Play Sugar House, which was the first online platform to launch in the Keystone State. The Borgata Casino in Atlantic City has opened up their new sportsbook. The $12 million Moneyline Book and Bar boasts a 35-foot-long bar with a 40-foot wide by 11-foot-tall video wall, which is a centerpiece for this 8,000-square-foot venue. Can't wait to check it out. From the seaside to the desert, from the betting lines to the sites online, Turnpike Sports has got you covered. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at Turnpike Sports. New Jersey's sports betting market has exploded, and there's so many places to bet it can make your head spin. But PointsBet.com is the one online sportsbook you can't afford to ignore. PointsBet.com has everything a person would want in a sportsbook. Spread betting, moneyline betting, prop bets, you name it, you'll find it at PointsBet. Daily promos that can't be beat, odds boosters you won't find anywhere else, early payout promos, it's all at PointsBet.com. You can bet from anywhere in New Jersey using your mobile device. And now there's even a better reason to sign up with PointsBet.com. Go to PointsBet.com and sign up using our promo code PIKE, that's P-I-K-E, and you'll get 2 risk-free bets up to $1,000. PointsBet is the preferred sportsbook of superstars Allen Iverson and Darrelle Revis. They even have the Revis Betting Academy hosted by Darrelle Revis himself. So sign up today at PointsBet.com using our promo code PIKE and start having some real fun. That's promo code PIKE, P-I-K-E. PointsBet. Stay sharp. Must be 21 years or older and in New Jersey to place a bet. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Psst. Yeah, you. Come here. Haven't you heard? We don't need to hide anymore. Now, we can shop privately for adult products at adamandeve.com. They've got massage oils, lingerie, and lots more we can't mention here. Use offer code SPICE404. They'll give you 50% off almost any one item, 3 free DVDs, free mystery gift, and free shipping. That's 50% off, free shipping, and more. Private shopping starts at adamandeve.com.
We'll get back to the show in a few moments, but I just wanted to take some time and tell everyone about Bean Genius, the smart specialty coffee subscription service. Bean Genius sells freshly roasted coffee from some of the best independent coffee roasters in the country. They feature over 2,000 specialty coffee blends, all at your fingertips at beangenius.com. Here's how it works. Head on over to beangenius.com and take their palate profiler test to find out what coffee best fits your taste. Then select from a variety of subscription plans. Every subscription comes with free shipping, and delivery can even be scheduled for once or twice each month. And based upon your review of each coffee blend you try, Bean Genius actually learns your individual taste preferences and then suggests future coffee blends for you. And now you can get 10% off your Bean Genius subscription when you use our promo code PIKE at checkout. Bean Genius offers a variety of subscription plans to suit any coffee lover's needs. Subscribe with Bean Genius today and start enjoying some of the best tasting coffee around. And save 10% off your coffee plan with promo code PIKE. When it comes to online sports betting, PlaySugarHouse.com offers players one of the best experiences in the state of New Jersey. They offer live in-game betting on sporting events worldwide, moneyline bets, point spreads, prop bets, play-by-play bets, and many more. All at PlaySugarHouse.com, your new home for sports betting in New Jersey. Take advantage of one of their 12 easy deposit methods to get in on all the action. And now, when you sign up at PlaySugarHouse.com using our promo code PIKE, they'll match your first deposit up to $250. More bets, better odds at PlaySugarHouse.com. Must be 21 years or older and in New Jersey to place a bet. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I bet you $20 I can get you gambling before the end of the day. No way. I'll give you 3-1 odds. Nope. 5-1. Nope. 10-1. You're on.
Welcome back to Turnpike Sports. I just want to remind everyone that this portion of Turnpike Sports is brought to you by PointsBet.com. PointsBet has one of the best sign-up offers in New Jersey. Go to PointsBet.com and sign up using our promo code PIKE. That's P-I-K-E, and you get 2 risk-free bets up to $1,000. So sign up today at PointsBet.com using our promo code and start having some real fun. That promo code is PIKE. PointsBet. Stay sharp. Must be 21 years or older and in New Jersey to place a bet. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And we're leaving the lovely confines of New Jersey after that read to go up to Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, when you think of Boston, Massachusetts, you're not automatically thinking casino gambling. But no,
especially high-end casino gambling.
Right outside of Boston, there's a town called Everett, Massachusetts, where they opened up, Encore Boston Harbor. Did I get that name right?
After
Encore Boston, I guess.
After all the rigmarole they went through,
yes.
It's something like a $2 billion...
$2.8 billion, I think I read something.
Well, you factor in the $35 million fine, it's a little bit more than $2.8 million.
That wasn't good. But.
So, but no, after all this time, Wynn Resorts opened up the Encore Boston Harbor Casino.
Yep. Absolutely beautiful place.
They did such an amazing job on the property itself. The park surrounding it, the building looks beautiful.
Absolutely.
On the outside. I'm talking about the outside right now before we go inside to it. And it's actually easy to get to.
It was very easy to get to. I mean,
we went. There was a traffic situation in downtown Boston, unassociated with the casino itself.
Yeah, but you go 93 and you go right off of. I think it was exit 28, right off of 93, and you're right. You're right there.
Yeah,
you're right there. It's so close.
Maybe one little boondoggle of a half a rotary, but
what do they call them up here? Rotaries.
Yeah. So, but no, it was easy to get to. The police and the security and the parking people there at Encore did an excellent job.
Very helpful. They tell you where to go, and you park here, do this and that, and it was great. They sent you right around, and it was great.
Yeah, and they have an underground parking garage.
Yep, I think they have parking across the street too.
They have the overflow parking lot.
Okay,
I don't know if that's going to be open all the time. I would assume it has to be.
I would think so. I mean, I think we're in the opening week of it. I'm sure they're going to, go seeing how this week went and make the changes appropriately because that's their business and they know how they're doing it. It's Wynn, for God's sake, so they know how to run a casino.
Well, remember this used to be a Wynn casino. The part of the deal that they had to do with the fine and the situation with Steve Wynn. they had to take the Wynn name off it.
Yes.
So they made it Encore, one of
Yes.
the Encore properties.
Yes.
Now, I wonder if that had any change in terms of how the structure of the hotel, the casino was going to be, because Encore is Wynn's high-end stuff.
And it was high-end, but it
very
looks,
high-end.
it looks beautiful.
But
let me
I
tell
wonder
you
if there
something.
was going to be some, if it would look different if it was a Wynn property.
I don't know. I really don't know. But I have to tell you, when you say high-end, I mean, it had some beautiful artwork in there.
Oh yeah, no, it's one of those things where you walk in. If you're not used to going to casinos, we are. But for people up in Boston who haven't seen something like this, you're going to be amazed when you first walk in. They did a beautiful job. You mentioned the artwork. I'm even just talking about the way the building is set up. I mean, the curved escalators that they have in certain areas.
Yeah.
Different areas have different entrances, have different artwork pieces there. They have different.
It was interesting to see the Popeye statue.
Yeah, $15 million Popeye statue that was commissioned for $15 million, which you can still buy. If you like it, you could. The asking price from Encore Boston Harbor is $28 million if you want to buy it, and you'll see pictures of it up on our TV broadcast because I'm going to be putting all this up there. I think it's about a 10-foot statue.
I don't know. It was up on a pedestal, so it's hard to judge how high it is.
But it was shiny.
Yeah, no, it was. And we call it
Gold-plated can of spinach.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
and they also had a carousel.
A functioning carousel.
Yeah, it was moving. I mean, I don't know what it was made of. Was it flowers or something? It was very flowery. You'll probably see a picture of it, but it was moving. It was actually moving.
They had a functioning carousel in the middle of the lobby.
Yeah.
Or the one lobby entrance we were at.
Yeah.
And surrounded by a flower garden. So there's the flower motif.
Yeah,
it wasn't made of flowers.
Yeah, no, okay,
so,
probably not.
No, that would be really impressive if they could actually maintain a flower.
Yeah, that's impossible.
Yeah, but it was moving, and I have to admit, they had the opening ceremonies the Sunday before we went. We went the following day.
Yeah.
They had the opening ceremonies, fireworks during the day. I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't know how impressive fireworks displays in the daytime are. But they had the opening ceremony. They said they were expecting 50,000 people. I still haven't seen the actual numbers from the opening.
They were lined up outside.
Yeah, they had several thousand people ready to go in. They had their shuttle buses running. They had their water shuttles going, all that stuff. But when you walk in, if you walked in where we were, you found the carousel, you found the Popeye statue. Beautiful conference center too, by the way.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to do well in Boston. It's going to do well. And the gaming floor is beautiful too. I like the fact that it's really red.
Yeah,
they had the red chandeliers and they have the red carpeting. It's really it's comfortable. It's really comfortable.
That was the one thing that surprised me. Their gaming floor is as big as...
And their poker room's upstairs, too.
Well, the gaming floor size is as big as Encore Las Vegas and the Wynn Las Vegas combined.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some changes in the gaming floor coming down because I also noticed that they were starting preparation for sports betting.
So they're...
It's the first Encore property that didn't have a sports book.
Yeah,
doesn't have a race book either.
Well, I'm sure that's going to change in Massachusetts. I mean, New Hampshire, Maine, and Rhode Island already has sports betting.
Connecticut's trying to get it.
Yeah, so Massachusetts has to jump on board. Yeah,
especially this being in Massachusetts being the home of DraftKings, which has one of the best online sports books in Jersey right now. But the gaming floor is really nice. It's actually spread out in such a way that there's enough room between the slot columns. You can actually walk comfortably between the machines. Mm-hmm. Table games were great. Beautiful bar in the center of it, too.
Yeah. And good food, too.
Very good food.
We had lunch at a burger place upstairs. I had I guess they name them after the different sports teams. I think I had a Celtic burger.
Yeah, I had
it was
a Patriot.
Outstanding. You had a Patriot burger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff Fan having a Patriot burger.
Yeah.
How about that one? But no,
it was great food.
Yeah,
good great food.
It's going to be interesting to see how this evolves over time.
Sure.
Again, when we went, it was a Monday morning, as a matter of fact. We were there the Monday morning, and there were some people still playing.
Yeah, good.
I don't know if they were from the night before, but it was sort of busy.
We see this in New Jersey and in Pennsylvania when you have a casino near a big city or in a big city, the casino becomes part of the community. You stop there for drinks after work, or you have a meeting there and things like that. So it's going to be. I think it's a welcome addition to the Boston skyline and Boston community. I think.
I think they did a great job. It'll be great to see this thing succeed.
Oh, absolutely. I think it will. I think it's got a great staff, and if any indications are the crowd the first week, I think it should do very well.
Bob DeSalvio is a great guy running it, so they got the right people. They're probably going to add more people, and I have to admit, I did laugh. They did have a couple arrests. You got to talk about that. They had 2 guys right off the bat try and cheat at roulette.
That's stupid. I mean, people, that's really stupid to try that at a casino,
especially on opening day.
Oh yeah, no. Boy,
I mean, maybe that's the time these types of things occur the most on a grand opening. But it was nice to see they handled it right.
Again, to their credit, to Encore's credit,
great job with it.
They did a great job with it. Everything's fair and on the up and up, and they handled it perfectly. And because they're professionals and they know what they're doing.
Yeah, and like I said, plenty of room to move around. Great setup in terms of the gaming floor, poker room upstairs. What are they, 88 tables?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
and they're going to be starting poker tournaments there at some point. But beautiful, all good tech in there. I mean, technology-wise, it looked great. The games were good, food good. I really can't say anything bad about it except the traffic situation we hit. But it wasn't really a part of the Encore Boston Harbor stuff.
You could say that about any place in Boston. Give yourself a little extra time because traffic is always tough in Boston. So, but they have free shuttles. Hopefully, they'll add more free shuttles. I know there's free shuttles north of Boston. Hopefully, they'll add some free shuttles south of Boston, which will be great.
I want to see them add to the water shuttle routes.
Yeah,
they only have it from downtown Boston to the harbor and a couple points north. When they hit the South Shore of Massachusetts, that's going to open up a whole other avenue of customers there because the building is right there on the water.
Oh yeah, no, it's right on the water.
Yeah,
so
that's why it's called Boston Harbor.
There you go.
So, all right, great job, guys, and congratulations.
Yeah,
and good luck moving
Boston.
forward with it.
We keep calling it Boston, but congratulations, Everett. Good for Everett
and the surrounding towns.
Yeah,
and the surrounding towns. Everyone's going to benefit from this if it works the way everyone wants it to.
It should. Well, that'll about do it for us. So have a great week, and we'll see you next time on the Turnpike.